Welcome back to another episode from Lala Pods. We're so excited to be here again. And today we have chosen a topic that it was discussed for ages, and it is in our life since, I don't know since how many years, but it is till now, and it's going to be still on the future. It's about social media in general, how it did impact our life, how it did affect our life, and how we are cooperating with this. So stick with us. And please, we have been seeing many people are watching us, but they are not actually supporting us. So we would love to see your support. Subscribe, comments, tell us your suggestions, tell us what you think. We would love to hear from you. Hi.
Hello, welcome everyone. Can you believe this is actually the 4th episode of us?
I cannot imagine that. I'm just like, it's a dream coming true.
Actually, it is. When I'm going through our YouTube channel, the feed, it's actually there. The videos are there. And imagine you see them after 20 years when you're freaking old and you see. I mean,
that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so nice.
Yeah. So how are you?
So I'm good. I missed you. It was hard week for both of us. And
yes.
Here we are trying to make time for our podcast, something which we wanted to do. So we are trying our best to deliver the best. So stick with us.
Yeah. Actually, I want to thank, since we are talking about social media, I really want to thank that we got to talk like this and do podcasts because of social media for sure. Somehow the internet and connectivity, communication is all happening because
that's true.
This, and it always comes with a lot of sides, pros and cons. So I think we can just have a very casual chat on that. Probably, definitely you guys, the viewers, will be able to connect to it. So, yeah.
What do you think on social media in general?
I'm a big supporter.
As somebody
I've been always supporting.
Who she is very active on Instagram, she's very active in TikTok, and she's very active on YouTube. I was trying, but I'm not yet succeeded. But as a person who you are very active, what do you think about it?
It comes with a lot of things. Firstly, I would say I like it. I like to get attention. Honestly, I like these attentions. I like people complimenting. I like people addressing that you are a person that can be influenced others. Such things I've been always liking it since childhood. Even without social media, even without internet, I was seeking for that kind of positive attention even from the school. I liked it. So when you say things, you show off your talents, you show off whatever you have, not in a bad way that you are trying to, poke anyone. No, nothing like that. It's just you are
giving you joy.
You are just exactly just sharing a positive side, or sometimes everything that you are comfortable with. I like to I like to share a makeup video because I'm comfortable doing a makeup, and I think this will give something to the viewers, or I am actually getting some comments and likes. Probably it's giving some kind of pleasure or joy while they are seeing it. I don't know. Probably, most probably, yes.
How did it all started with you? When it was the first time that you decided? Maybe Instagram, it was very, very long time, but how did you started posting everything?
I think everyone, COVID time was a big deal because that was the time we were actually stopped for a while because the world has stopped, and that was the time a lot of TikTokers, YouTubers
started from
a lot
there.
Of people. Exactly. I think that was the key time for me as well. I was trying to do something that I can, and I was trying to get some passing fancy thing, but I took it serious on that point. I was really consistent. I was doing a lot of things, and you were with me.
Yes,
we were doing
not
so
from the
many
beginning
things.
Because when we got to know each other, you were already having a lot of views in TikTok. Your account was already grown up. I think at that time, if I remember, I think at that time you were having 45,000 followers.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
And now she's 70.
God, you remember?
Yes, I do. I think I'm the only person who did not use COVID time as it should be. Because I didn't.
That was the only time I gained those followers. Can you believe?
Yeah,
because I
didn't.
was really consistent.
I don't know how it did not came in my mind. I was having an account in TikTok, and to be honest,
Hasina got millions of followers. right?
Not millions of followers, but one of our videos who hit millions.
Views.
Like both of us, we did a
Yeah.
video together and it
Yeah.
hit millions. I think 4 millions or something like that.
Wow.
That was the first one and the only one we had that many views. We actually, when we started seeing TikTok, when we download the application, we were just like scrolling. And sometimes I was like feeling, why people are doing this, like why they are doing dancing and why they are doing this. I did not use my mind that I can do something else with it, like something I always love to do. Either it was makeup or skincare. I wanted to do that in YouTube before, but I was, as a lazy
You were
person,
doing it.
I was, but I
You
was a
were
lazy
doing it.
person. I
Oh
just
my god,
stopped
I
it.
still remember that video where you're talking about a particular product.
Yeah.
Then a cat will pass by. Then you were giving a harsh look to the cat.
I was mad. I don't know why.
Forward, she could have easily cut the video, no?
I didn't have that mindset that I can edit my videos. I was not consistent,
I'm
and
sorry, guys. You should go
no,
ahead and
don't,
check out her
no,
previous-
don't. It's something I'm not proud of. Don't.
Please don't delete. Please don't delete. Don't make it private. Just let it be there because that is the epic video. You will see the young version of Lamia who was.
I don't know how many years.
Very seriously doing
how
a
many
video.
years was that? Like since how long? But
Oh my god!
that was my problem.
Trust me. I think I watched that video like 3-4 times just to see how
Really?
you're looking at the cat.
I was mad at her. I was mad. But this was my problem. I did not use COVID time as it should be. I was not consistent, and when I tried it, I was not knowing how to edit and everything. So that's what it stopped me. I don't know how many accounts I have in TikTok. I will start for a while. I will be consistent.
Four.
Thank you. I will be
As far
starting.
as I know, I'm following 4 Lamia.
Delete the others. Just keep the last one because I'm gonna be starting again. But this
I
is
don't know.
hard. This is hard. Like to be consistent in TikTok,
I'll
it's
see.
hard.
I'll see one video, then I just realize, oh my god, I'm not following her. So I'll follow.
Yeah.
Then after.
I'm gonna be removing the other accounts so people will not be confused. I'm gonna try to stick with this one because it's really something I wanted to do since a very long time, but I'm just not, like, I'm
Yeah.
lazy. So just to explain this, that social media, it does sounds fun, but it's actually not easy. It does need a lot of time. It does
It's
need a lot
not
of
easy.
efforts. It does need a lot of knowledge. So how was all
I
this
know.
affected you? Like, how much time did you need to like do the edits on your videos, and how many times you were filming on day?
Actually, I'm a person who has zero patience. So if I shot a video, this needs to be edited and ready as in a draft. That's how I am. So if I shoot a video, like a makeup video, whatever, I need to be edited like this and kept in the
Oh.
draft to post for another day. I am like this.
Okay,
I'm like this
maybe
since
this is
ages.
a good thing. You know what? Because if you did this editing right away, you will not be lazy later on.
Because while I'm shooting, I'm already having an idea how this needs to be edited, what cuts and what shots. So if I don't do that right now, that moment, I will forget that I have this video. Like I am that bad person. So normally I shoot a video, I edit then and there, and I keep it in the draft with a caption.
I need to note this down because I have many videos that I have filmed, but I did not edit, and I'm so lazy to edit them. And
But
that's why I
you
didn't post.
forgot, right? You forgot that you have that video. That what happens. So normally what I do, I don't know, I heard this from some influencers as well. Like some of them out there, they're shooting 6 hours in a day. That's a minimal screen time of our phone, Lam, I'm telling you. The screen time of my phone, like forget about work stuff, of course it affects. But apart from work and things like that, my personal phone has like 4 or 5 hours screen time scrolling. You know, basically we should just simply utilize that time, turn to a videos. Like, I forgot his name. He's one of the makeup artists. He's an Indian guy. I'm in love with his videos and stuff. He's very good. So he was telling this. Obviously he has people to edit his video. However, we don't have anyone at the moment. So we will just shoot, edit with a caption, keep it ready in your draft.
Okay.
Like in that way you can just be at least I'm not consistent at all, you know me, but still I'm like trying to do it at least like 3 to 4 times in a week. So
Yeah.
but this is my pattern, this is how I do it.
Okay, and let me explain
Yeah.
one thing to everybody watching us, that Rinju actually, she's not getting anything yet from TikTok. She's doing this for fun because she's enjoying that, and
Yeah.
that's just like blowing my mind, you know. She's like doing a
I
lot
know.
of efforts, and she's taking a lot of time. She's working, she's a housewife, and she's taking time
Yeah.
to shoot and edit and post, and she's doing this consistently, which a lot of people, we are not able to achieve our
thank
goals
you.
because we are not consistent.
Thank
So
you.
please
Yeah,
check
thank
her
you.
profile. She's having a lot of good videos, a lot of good reviews, either on makeup, and a lot of advice that she's giving sometimes on TikTok. It's actually just amazing, and I love your videos, to be honest.
Thank you so much. Likewise, I mean, your makeup videos are like even the products, new products. You are the one who's having me. I don't. Normally, I am not having products these days. I'm like really sticking to a
Minimum.
very few products. But you do have good products that you were having.
Yes.
Like lately, you had. Yeah, I
Yes.
think you really have to do it.
I
And
am.
You have good support from people. Like great support from people. For my video, I really know those who are 5 comments. I know 5 of them. But in your videos, there are so many, plenty
Yeah.
of people supporting you.
Yeah.
It's such an encouragement.
It is,
Yeah.
it is, and I promise you, I'm gonna really try that, because it is something I really wanted, but I'm just lazy. I need to work my ass on that. I need to do something about that. So I need to do that. Now, because you are more on social media than me, so you have more experience. So I'm gonna be, I think in this episode, I will be me questioning you more, and you will be giving us
Okay.
answer.
Okay,
How do you think it did affect your life, or how do you think social media does affect our life in general?
Oh, 100%, 100%. So definitely things has, as I said, it has its own cons and pros. However, I would say like, in my case, it's 50-50. I do have a lot of good benefits out of this. Like, especially I work in a sales and marketing department, and I do have a lot of things connected towards work. For example, I do use social media a lot for work, and especially I do use internet a lot, like ChatGPT, Copilot, a lot of Canva, CapCut, even the system version. I do a lot of things. At the same time, when it comes to social media, like scrolling part, I do have a very bad thing that I want to say about it. Like, you know, so in my personal life, like for example, bedtime, I'm having like both of us using our phone for 1.5 or more than 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. It's just scrolling because it just get addicted to it. Like, you know, these likes and shares and these.
True. That's true. And it's just like something very common, I think, not only me, but I have seen it also a lot in comments. Like, you will watch the video first time, and then the second time when it's getting repeated, you will open the comments and you will watch the comments. And you will read the comments.
Yeah.
Why does it so important for us to know what other people also are saying about this video? It's just crazy.
For me, trust me, what I am searching for in a video where I'm seeing, I have a comment on my head, right? But you are, okay, for example, if you're seeing a controversial video, you are a person who's civilized, you're educated, you don't want to bully anyone, you don't want to comment anything in such a way, but your inner self want to have a comment, and you want to see if anyone is thinking the same way you're thinking.
Oh my goodness, that's very true.
Right?
That's so true.
And you see a moment, okay, you see a bully comment which you want to put, but you're not putting because you are a civilized person. You don't want to spoil yourself.
But you just feel satisfied that somebody else is. Yeah, because somebody is thinking the same thing. Oh my goodness, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, right? So that's the only key point. I realized that a long time ago. I was like, Ranju, you're so bad. Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's very true.
Yeah, it is. So these things can be really affected your life because certain things you just can't control, you know.
Sure.
That's what I felt like. I see some videos and I see okay, for instance, I see a person who's talking about some stuff and you cannot really relate to it and you want to make fun of that person, but in real, probably that person got a lot of knowledge, but you just want to make fun of it because out of jealous, or maybe you are not like him or like her, or you don't have that person, whatever he has or she has. But then you want to just go ahead and poke them, and it just gives you an inner pleasure.
That's true.
People are really
Yeah,
bad.
that's true. That just like shows how really social media did affect us. And
Yes,
we have
yes,
seen
yes, it
through
is.
the internet like a big influencers who they got cancelled
Yeah.
because of
Because
a lot
they
of
couldn't take
people.
it anymore.
Yeah, because they couldn't
Yeah,
take it anymore.
yeah.
Like they were having a lot of people attacking them.
Cyber attack is really serious, and it's really cruel because this is happening all over the world. Like for instance,
Yes, it does.
before if you do a bad thing, only few people will get to know, and probably they're gonna judge you or tell you something bad or tell you something like to console you. But nowadays it's just like, the first thing you do, you just take a video and spread it all over the internet.
That's true.
Where millions of people will come and eat you. But if you don't have that strong willingness to face all these things, you will just, stop your life.
That's
like
true.
it's
That's very
that
true.
bad.
That's true.
At the same time, it has a lot of positive sides. Like we can connect where you are. We are so far from each other. We can connect and we can get a lot of acknowledge. Like
I agree with
am
that.
getting-
I agree with that because in one of my accounts, what I have opened it before, I was posting videos when I was breastfeeding and I was pumping. So I had a very good community. Like I was surrounded by people who they were doing the same at that time. And we were just like sharing and clapping for me when I have a good amount at that day of pumping. It's crazy, but it's huge. It's really huge. And we were like supporting each other, advising each other, or sometimes she's just like stuck with something and then we would be just like advising. And when I was sharing something or posting a video, they will be sharing my video on their account as well, like reposting it and putting it on story. That was amazing. This is like a good thing you can have in your life when you have that much support from community, from people you didn't know in real life. You just throw them through the internet and they are going the same thing as you. It does help a lot. And on the other hand as well, we have seen a lot of people who they got cancelled because their life is so exposed, and it's very normal to be judged when you are putting your life on the internet. Just be expected to be judged. Like,
expect everything.
Yeah, because not
Expect
all
everything.
people will be thinking the same way how you are thinking, and will be not reacting to the same thing how you are reacting. So people needs to be ready for this. But I think as much as they are ready, when they will be attacked from many people, they cannot take it.
Yeah. It's just that it's my take on this. Of course, you are a human being, and it might make you feel down when you see that an actual person is putting you down intentionally. That can really make you down and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
But trust me, okay, and that person is not doing right at all. I'm not supporting that person at all. But that person is mentally being sick to bully someone publicly. Probably they are mostly using a fake account or something like that. However, they're attacking you. But I think this is my take. You are putting yourself out there in a public place where you can
anything.
get judged. Yeah, and you will get constructive criticism for sure.
Yeah.
At the same time, you'll be having people who will love to express their self, and they are not getting an opportunity, or they don't have the guts. They are not have confident enough to speak out loud like you. So they are just having this inner jealousy, writing down everything they want to say it, like sometimes very bad things and all.
It can be.
But I think, like, yes, I think you need to take it in a very positive way, because that particular comment is giving you engagement. Like, your account is getting more followers,
That's
more noticed. So internet will not think it is a bad person, it is a right person supporting you, not supporting you.
True.
Trust me, YouTube has dislike button. It's
Yep.
just engagement,
Yeah.
It's just engagement. Anyone can hate you, anyone can like you. The YouTube, internet, money, all engagement.
And we
the
have
more
seen
you engage.
That's true, and we have seen like a lot of big people who they were able like to get succeeded on social media, and they had amazing life. Like they were able to achieve many goals, like buying houses, doing their own projects, doing their own brands, doing a lot of things that all of us dream. So it does have bad things, but on the same time, it does have a good things as well. And
Yeah. There are two things.
tell me.
Either you will get famous by good way, like you choose the straight way, you choose the right way, or you will get the bad things down. There are
True.
people intentionally doing bad things. And
I
get
was going to be
famous,
telling you this. I was going to be asking you this. What do you think about people who they are thinking to be trending and ready to do literally
anything?
Yeah.
It's their wish, it's their willingness to do things. I mean, we all have a moral value, like people like us.
Yes.
I do have a moral value. Even if I want to be famous, trending, whatever, I'm not going to do bullshit out there to ruin my moral value. It's not because I am. It's just that I respect myself so much that I don't want to do such things to become famous.
You wanna keep your image
people,
clear, like you wanna keep it in a good way.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to influence badly anyone. I just want to be in my lane, like peacefully, whatever feels right for me. But I have seen a lot out there. Oh my God, especially in my place, the algorithm works according to the nationality and the things you follow. Sometimes I do get certain videos that I'm thinking, are they out of their mind to do such things? Like, sometimes it can be really
Hard.
Yes, and I'm even scared. What about the kids out there? Because even everyone, see, for example, YouTube, yes, there is a chance you can make it like 13 plus or kids YouTube.
It's the same. It's the same in TikTok. Like whenever you wanna open a new account, like you can put another date of birth and you can just go ahead and open an account.
But in Instagram, there is nothing. There is nothing, no filter. It's just all the items are coming there. This is one of the key bad thing about Instagram or social media, I would say, for kids. Because what I feel like, okay, for both of us, we are able to connect, which is a great thing, right? We are able to connect, we are able to communicate time to time, everything is good. But for a person who's in a early puberty, like for a child who's studying in school, like it doesn't help them as much as it helps us. Like, okay, all of their friends are in the class, or maybe they are able to give them a call, but they are really getting out of the hands. I really feel bad and scared about this.
I do, and I don't know what was it exactly, but I do remember in a period of time, like small kids, they were killing or not. I don't want to use that word. It's not good. Just delete it. But they are taking their own life.
Self-harm.
Yeah, they are self-harm because of some challenges in TikTok. It did happen.
Yeah.
And it does broke my
Blue
heart.
Whale, right?
Yeah. It does broke my heart to see a small kid who was having a future life is just gone.
Because, early puberty, let me say, like at the age of 10, 11, 12, that is the most vulnerable teenage time that you can be confused, you can be tricked, you can be blindfolded
and
for the
so
whole
excited
time.
To try anything.
Oh yes, curious, so curious, and you take challenges as so deep as your life.
Sure,
so
personal.
these things can really happen. Yeah, and see, okay, when it comes to that, we have to talk about the anxiety as well. See, Gen Z got anxiety like 10 times higher than millennial or Gen X, because we didn't have that exposure towards internet like this early, because
that's true.
Kids are born to Instagram, and I even have seen, like, I have real people, they are making TikTok accounts, Instagram accounts for their kids, and they
I did for them. I was posting. My both twins. They are having their Instagram accounts. They are not having any access for it.
Georgina has.
It's actually me who's posting. I want to keep these memories for them. And my daughter also. You remind me. It has been a very long time I did not post on their accounts. But
now it's just your freedom. It's your kid for sure. But in general, while I was thinking, it's a privacy violation on their pictures.
Yeah.
As a person, I'm saying, I'm not saying it's
I do
wrong
agree with you. I do completely agree with you. I am not using them as a content because I'm not agreeing with this, but I'm having everyone his own profile, and when they will be on their age, I'm just gonna be handing it over to them, like having all their memories since they were a kid, or maybe I'm just gonna keep it for me. Like even when they will grow up, I'm just gonna be posting time to time
exactly
something for it. it is, some people, they are completely against it. I felt like it's okay. It does not make
I'm
any
really
harm.
not against it.
Yeah,
It just makes me feel, it makes me feel worried. Not worried, like if I was a child and if I am a kind of introvert person, like to keep my life private and all
Private.
these stuff, and yeah, so I would prefer to keep my pictures private if I was a one. Like, you know, I really don't mind. All of my pictures are out there, but I'm just saying it. Like, for example, like
I agree.
a child
I
like
agree.
who wants to keep their things private. You know, we are not talking about ourselves.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
can
how.
understand and I agree.
Yeah, even before they are out there, they are already there. So that's how fast it is. That's what I meant. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just that
They didn't have a choice
for
actually to decide if they wanted to be there or not in the first place.
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah. So kids are really being very, and even I'm seeing a lot of kids TikTok, like, you know, they're doing stuff, real stuff. Okay, there are talented ones who sings, dance, play guitar, or do magic. Okay, they are showing your talent out there. They are getting opportunities even before they recognize their own talent. That's which is good. But at the same time, there are kids doing dangerous stuff, like, you know, without no one is monitoring them. I'm seeing such videos on Instagram and
Oh my
TikTok.
goodness,
It's
yeah.
kind of scary, yes. And I really feel bad for them. And also, for bullying can be a real trigger for them as well, because for us, we are adults and we might take it constructively, like, okay, Kalas, you say whatever, we don't mind. But for a child, probably it will not be the same. You know, they'll be like,
something it might stuck on his
you
mind.
say this, yeah, and it scares me. It really scares me.
That's true.
It's one of the things I was like thinking.
That's true.
What are you gonna do about kids, for your kids? Are you gonna? How are you gonna? What do you think? How are you gonna monitor them?
I mean,
With social
I
media
don't
thingy.
know, like, at what age I'm gonna be letting them having their own accounts, but definitely, because, you know, they are not really in a close place. Like, they are not only me. They are gonna be exposed with other people's having their own phones, having their own internets, and they might be affected with this. I might not be having now a decision how I want to do it, like how I'm gonna be. Definitely, I'm gonna be monitoring everything they have, because at certain age they would need to have their own phone, like to have a contact with us. But I want to keep trying to minimize them being in TikTok and social media or doing stuff by themselves, like photos and something like that. If they want to do it, I think I'm okay with that. But if they will be doing challenges or something more
Dangerous.
active,
You will monitor.
I don't think so. I'm so ready yet for that. They are not yet ready for that. They are so they are so small, but social media, it does change every single day. It does grow up more. So
Yeah. No, in
now
5
till
years,
8
it's gonna
years
be
or 5 years,
all over.
it's gonna be all over, and it's gonna be so hard to stop them. But I will just try as much as I can. They will, to try to make them understand how
To
dangerous
safeguard.
it is. Yeah.
To safeguard and make it in a way that it will be smooth for
Exactly.
them. Yeah, I think
exactly.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want them to be shocked, like, oh, there was something out there we didn't know about it. I want them to have an idea about it. I want them, like, to already know about it before going outside, before getting to know other kids, to understand what is it, like making them seeing all the videos and everything, so that they will not be shocked that there was something they didn't know about it from home. Because that is going to be giving me more chance to explain to them the way how I want it, not the way how they should get it from outside. But I don't think so I can be stopping them completely, because it's going to be hard.
No.
It's going to be so
impossible.
hard
Because even at work, what age in Europe kids are having phone? 16, 15?
No, so early, very early.
So even early.
Yes, because like sometimes you just need to give them phone, like I don't know about school if they are allowing, but school contacting us, but usually you should be keeping a phone at early age, maybe 9, 10, in this age, without social media, but you can have a contact with him in case if something happened. This is what family,
I
my
mean,
husband's family I have seen, and his friends, they are doing. They were having kids very small and they were having phone, and I was like asking my husband, is this normal? Because we didn't get phone at that age. He was like, it is kind of important, because sometimes they just need to have a contact with their parents. I don't understand why, because at that age, kids will be with their parents. So I don't know what age exactly I'm gonna be giving. It depends about the situation. Maybe if I was working and I was keeping them with a nanny, probably I'm gonna be keeping a phone with them. I really don't know. I really don't know. I have no answers. It just depends about the situation.
Yeah, I was just like wondering. I mean, this is really gonna be a session for you. You really need to tune yourself and strategically plan how you're gonna take them through, because this is gonna be a very serious.
Did social media
phase.
affected you personally, like in your personal life, either in a good way or a bad way?
Every day affecting me. Mostly badly, I would say, because the kind of impact social media on you as a person. I mean, me, I think I do get influenced quite easily, I would say. I still have my own control over things. However, there are certain things that you cannot control. Trust me.
Like
you
what?
know, the impulsive buying, like impulsive purchasing happened after social media, because you see something, you ordered it, and you are talking to me. We are influencing each other on a daily basis.
We were influenced in a minute. Like, I don't know even how we... I didn't even know how we started that conversation. She recommended something. I bought it immediately. And I sent her something, and she bought it immediately on the same conversation. This is how bad influencing it can be.
Yeah, but our influence, because I trust you trust me, we have a core friendship. This is one thing, but there are other times that I get influenced. For example, I see an aesthetic post where someone is having Stanley cup and drinking coffee, whatever, and I want them. You know the feminine urge to buy something aesthetically pleasing and to be with it. Trust me, I am having this fight every day, every single day.
That you don't need it. Okay. You can still buy water, or you can still drink water from anything you have.
And also, like, the lifestyle, there are people who can accommodate a very luxurious or pleasing lifestyle out there, and you see it, and you want the feminine urge. I want it, and sometimes it's just that a fact check. You need to do it. Are you financially stable enough to have that lifestyle? No. Why are you following this then? Because it's just, there's a very bad influence you have out there. And we are adults. Okay, we understand how this is gonna work. Okay, if you can afford it, you get that item. If you cannot afford it, you cannot get that item. But sometimes you just confuse yourself. You can still get that item. You live only once. Get that item.
Yeah,
I do this every day.
We try to convince ourselves, and I have done that many times.
So yes, it does affect my personal life a lot. It really affects. At the same time, we are learning a lot of things on a daily basis.
Yes, we do.
Like, you open Instagram for 10 minutes. If your algorithm is good enough, you can learn 10,000 things. Like, especially there are small good accounts who teach editing, who teach English, who teach life hacks, who teach makeup. You're learning, you're adapting to a new atmosphere.
That's true. So we can deny that.
I learned editing. I learned editing through Instagram a lot. Because there are certain accounts that they do teach, and you just follow certain steps, and boom, you have a good editor.
Okay.
Like, especially for CapCut and Canva and stuff like that. And I am a person, I think we are kind of same on this. We like to learn and adapt things. We've been always open to that. Trying to know. And how about your life? How is social media affecting you?
Well, it did affect me, actually, not as an active person, but just like somebody who's scrolling a lot. I get influenced very easily. That's not a good thing. And sometimes I do convince myself that not everybody is being honest. It's just like, it depends. Maybe what it worked for them, maybe it might not work for me, but still I convince myself I can try.
They always have a line there: paid promotion.
Yep.
They are getting something out of it.
See, for this now, I'm trying to be a little bit careful with it. Like, whenever there is commercial ad, I just try to be more like careful with it. I will just not be influenced directly. But apart from that, being influenced, sometimes I'm having kids and everything. Sometimes when I feel like so overwhelmed, and when my husband is here, I just want to have my own time, just like scrolling, which is not a good thing because this is taking me from my family time. And as you said, it does affect me also. Like me and my husband, sometimes we are before to sleep, we are on bed. He's on his phone, I'm on my phone for hours sometimes. We could use this time to have a conversation,
to talk,
to chat,
to know better, because it really affected, because it was a funny incident. We went out back in India. We had a night out or something, or hotel. I remember. I don't remember. It was long time ago. Long time ago. And I think it was like before our marriage, I think. Okay, anyway, forget it. We were still living together. So, so what happened is that there was a time we don't have Wi-Fi. I was literally looking at my husband and I was like, wow, it's you. So it's you, a human being. We don't really notice them.
Yes, that's
we
true.
don't really. That was night, or it was like a very funny night. We don't have anything to do, no internet, nothing, and we were like literally having conversation.
Yeah.
Interacting and talking about your old stuff, your school time, all these things. Trust me, I think that particular night made us realize that we are lacking a lot of communication. We need to really talk. Like there are certain things I'm like hearing for the first time, like, really? And I'm being with him for 10 years or plus. Like, really? This really happened?
Yeah, it's similar, approximately similar thing happened because we tried once, like, to bring my parents-in-law to our house to stay with the kids, and we just went, me and my husband, out.
Date night.
And we were having good conversation for a while, and then we just ended up on our phones.
Okay.
The same as we do in our house. And I felt so bad. Like, we did not use that time as it should be. Like, we didn't talk. We didn't have any communication. We just used that time on the internet. That was so crazy. That was so crazy. And we did not realize that at that time. Like, we realized after we came back home, like, what was that?
Yeah, I know. Whenever we go out for a dinner or something, we are taking this knowing decision that we will not touch the phone. And the urge to touch the phone and scroll over, it's super addiction. Like, this is extreme level of addiction.
It is, and I have this bad addiction as well. For while eating food, I need to watch something. And sometimes because
that's a mandatory thing for us. Oh.
Yeah, so my husband is working from afternoon till 9 o'clock.
1 second, wait. Can you pass the water? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. So my husband is working from afternoon till evening time.
Can you pass the water on the side?
Go ahead. You're gonna be cutting this?
No, I think I will not. I just won't.
Okay,
tell me.
Yeah,
Maybe
so we have this habit. Like, my husband is working from afternoon till 9 o'clock in the evening. So when he will come home, we'll be having late dinner. He was not home from the afternoon time till evening time. When he will come, he will be just having his own shower, and we will be having a small conversation, dinner on table. TV is next to us, but it's off.
Okay.
And our phone, each of us next to his phone, watching something and eating, like we are roommates, just like sharing the house.
Yeah. Also, you're connected to the outer world, not to him.
Yeah.
This is
so bad.
Funny.
This is so bad. We are trying to minimize that as much as we can, but sometimes we feel like why we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I know, because we are seeing each other every day. We are having a practice lately.
I think because we just wanted to finish the conversation as soon as we can, so we can just be back to our phones. I don't know, but it's addiction. It is really an addiction.
It's an addiction.
How was your husband supporting you with this? Like, being
actually
in social media?
Yeah. He didn't support initially. He was like, crazy, because he's very introvert person. He's extremely introvert, and I'm extremely extrovert. So it was funny to him, because he find it so funny. You are putting yourself out there out loud, and he find it very weird in the first place. He wasn't supportive initial period of my time. Like, back when I started TikTok and all this stuff, he was like, this is crazy. He was not getting the idea, or he was not at all understanding the joy where I'm getting
Okay.
things from. Yeah. And later, like in few years, he really understood how this makes me happy and how it's affecting him also, slowly. Like, for example, like I put a picture out there, like both of us or something, and people are watching it and saying some good comments or something. And he understood that, okay, this is just like,
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling, and he got it as well. But he's never comfortable himself showing out there. Like, trust me, he's never comfortable. Oh my god, the way he get conscious when there is a camera.
How are you
like,
convincing him to take those cute pictures with you? Because when I'm trying
I
to
don't
do
know.
that with my husband, he's like,
Okay, so the background of the audio of that photo is really bad. I am literally scolding him. I'm like, can you please do this? Okay. This is a very dramatic act.
yeah, but
like,
you guys are having a lot of cute pictures, like a cute couple pictures, amazing ones.
oh, thank you.
And I tried to
thank you.
copy you, and I tried to do that with my husband. We would freeze, like we didn't know how to act with each other next to the camera. We didn't know, like we were trying, but it was looking on our photos that it's not so natural. How did you convince him?
We had a tough time taking pictures because he knows that I am obsessed with taking pictures. I'm self-obsessed, and he's obsessed everything. So basically, initial period of time, he was being so cold and he was like stiff.
Yes,
he was not
yes,
moving
this
around.
is how we are, both of us.
Yeah, I was actually scolding him, literally. Like, I was telling him, do this. Because after 10 years, you will see your own picture. You have to look nice and all these things. Drama. I ate his brain for some time. And now, when there's a camera, he's already acting.
Oh, he's ready. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Anybody else
By
from
the
your
time it was
family,
okay.
like your family in general, are they supporting, or they don't have an opinion
No,
about
I
it?
don't
or
have.
They don't
No.
support.
My sister-in-law supports me. She supports me. And generally my in-laws, they likes my stuff. Like,
Okay.
like they likes when I do some pictures and posts and all. The other day, like few days ago, I had a photo shoot. He did the photo shoot with me because I was showing a bit of my tummy. I was like, my recent Instagram post. My mom was so upset about it. She was like, oh my god, you're showing your tummy now? What is this now? So tomorrow you're going to show something else and blah, 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 blah. But my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, they liked and they commented, they supported, and they sent me personal message. Oh my god, this picture is looking so pretty.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's different minds and
And-
different perspectives. So we
Yeah, but at
see
the
this
end,
is
you do what
this
you
is
do.
just like a very small example that in your family member there will be somebody who's happy and somebody else who's not happy. So just like imagine strangers how they are going to be
True.
acting.
Yes, so true, yeah.
My
Yeah.
side, my dad was the only person who was not supportive on any photos.
Who?
My
Dad.
dad. Yeah, since beginning he was not supporting. Like he was not wanted to see any picture of me through the internet or on Facebook or a photo profile. He was completely against it, and he chose to block me. Not something bad, but he chose to block me so that he will not see the pictures. Apart from him, like my mom, she was supportive. My husband is very supportive. Like he's trying to just try to go back. Like you were doing so good. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. Keep trying.
Oh, he's a very good guy.
Yeah. My mom, my sister, they are very supportive. My husband's family, they are not into social media. Like apart from Facebook, and they are having this Facebook just to chit chat with their friends or to have some news. But they
Like
are not
communication, that's
yes, they are not active in any other accounts like no Instagram or TikTok or anything. They don't have actually much to say about it. They don't know that word, that world. What is it? What is it in? What's
Yeah.
there exactly? They didn't say anything about it. But I am having a good support. I would say on this. That's maybe it's gonna be a push for me. So that's maybe I'm gonna try.
I find it is kind of inspiring,
Yes.
Like you show yourself, like for example, I don't know how well people can connect to it, but you are working on your weight loss journey. You doing so many things towards it, and you're working out, or you are doing something else. You just you just show yourself, you see yourself, and people are getting encouraged, and they say, okay, go. These things.
Yeah.
I don't
it
know
means a
where
lot.
you're-
It means a lot. This
Yeah.
to have support. It means a lot.
Yeah, it really makes me feel good. But like as I said, impulsive buying is one of the very bad influence I have at the moment with social media. Like especially TikTok. The moment it opens, the algorithm literally knows what I want. Like they are pushing some products like very genuine, like Glamzilla. You know Glamzilla. Whenever I see her, I'm like,
Yep.
goodness,
I'm gonna be
my
buying
cart
something.
is gonna be full of her. Yeah. So I'm trying to push that down. Also, me and my husband, we lately started doing one thing. And tell me if this is something that you're gonna work on, okay?
Tell me.
We both came to a conclusion. Before bedtime, we will just keep 1 hour for ourselves. Just to share what
Oh.
happened on a daily basis. Because a lot of happenings are there in my office. And a lot of happenings are happening in his office. I think probably less happenings in the office because it's a financial department. They don't have much things to going on. But in my department, especially I'm being a woman, drama is drama. Like a lot of drama here and there going
Definitely.
on. And sometimes I really want to say this to him.
You want to share?
Not because he knows this person and sometimes, I'm lazy. Okay, maybe you will not know. You don't say it. But I think we started having this for the like few weeks now. And it really feels good.
I think I'm gonna try
know?
that. It's so good. It's like
Try
it's
that.
a nice idea.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Yes, and you don't use your phones anymore. You just naturally fall asleep, or maybe you hug and cuddle and sleep. I want this happen like forever. I don't want phone slapping my face and sleeping. I don't want to have that. I mean,
Yeah.
like
I agree.
talk
I
to
totally
me and
agree.
talk to you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Like
totally true.
that is the only time you talk. You wake up, get ready, go to
Go.
work, come back.
That's
Like
true.
literally
That's
yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I slept around 9:30. Like I really slept like a cow. I slept. I
were
slept
so
off. We didn't
tired
even
yesterday.
had a. Yeah, I was so tired. We didn't even had a good night kiss. But in the morning, before I wake up, he already left. So this is how tight our lives are. If we don't even talk for an hour, I think
That's
I'd
true.
probably forget him.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
many
That's true.
things.
That's
Likes,
true. That's true. And
dislikes.
I agree with that, and I relate a lot to this because we it's not like having problems or anything, but social media took a huge parts on our life. And I'm gonna try this. It's a very nice idea, and I loved it. I'm gonna definitely try it tonight.
Yeah, you should
I'm
try
gonna
it.
try it tonight.
Yes. Just try it. Because you will really know that you. Okay, for example, my likes in 5 years is not the same. Like my likes and dislikes has been changed because of many things. I still think my husband's favorite color is blue, but it's not. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
so things are really intense. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know things, you think that you know things, but you don't know things.
That's
But
true.
we are living together.
And
This
actually,
is really scary.
that's making a huge gap between couples. We don't
Absolutely,
realize
yes.
it,
Yes.
but it does. And actually, I start to feel that it's not a gap. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not able to put it in words. Like, he's the best husband, he's the best father ever, and he's trying everything he can for us, and he's a very huge supporter. But it's just internet. It's a very huge part from our life. It's taking our moments from each other to use it in social media. This is how bad it is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be definitely trying. Apart from this, what other advices you can say from other people who they are seeking attention from the internet, or trying to be there as a content creator, or trying something on social media? What advices can you give them? Because I'm
Honestly,
gonna be
like-
taking notes down as well, because I need this advice.
Come on. Honestly, I'm nobody to give advices to those people because I have reached nowhere apart from few followers out there. But still, I can share you the things I have noticed, and I think that it's gonna help. You know. So basically, like, you need to have a strategy with your content creation or your social media life. Trust me, otherwise you will reach nowhere. Like, set a time frame, set a period that the videos that you want to shoot, the topics that you want to select. Because if you're going to just go with the flow, it's just going to go with the flow and forever with the same followers and same idea.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, this is what I found. Because trust me, I can share you that comment, and I was even laughing at it. A stranger came to my profile and put a comment. Madam, you've been doing the same video for the past few years. Could you please try something different?
Oh, wow. Wow.
I was like, okay, I got offended, but you opened my eyes. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely I'm gonna try something new. Trust me, it wasn't a bullying. I don't know what he
That person was
or
like
she meant
straightforward.
to my face.
Yeah.
So I didn't delete the comment, or I kept it there and I replied, I will definitely try on that, you know.
And your videos
And
are...
I tried.
Yeah, your videos are like either the quality, either the topics, or either the editing. It's like completely something else. Like recently, all the
thank
videos you have
you,
been putting
thank
is
you.
really something else.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So
It's not
that was
visible.
one. Yeah, after his comment, I will share you the comment. You will be laughing at it too. So after the comment, I just shot a video immediately and I posted it. Trust me, I'm not even making this up. I shared you 75,000 in YouTube.
Yes, yes.
I just changed the angle. Maybe you just need a push, or you need a change.
Something.
I don't know. Sometimes it's very confusing what the viewers want, because
Yep.
you know, to have an idea, it's very difficult. But I think you just stick to your confident side. Like, okay, you are confident with making a makeup video, stick to that. I love the way you do skincare videos. Like, that's your niche.
This
I'm
is my
telling you.
obsession. Like, trust me. Like, this is my obsession in skincare. It's very. I'm having a good knowledge. Maybe I think about it because I'm
You
like
do have.
searching and I'm like trying as much as I can to try new methods and everything. And my skin is getting a lot better. This is actually
Yes.
what I wanted to start to get back. Like from skincare.
I
because
can't
this is
wait
something
to
I
see
love.
you.
Yeah, because this is
I
something
can't
I
wait
love.
to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she which one needs to be followed? Lamia, Lams my Lam.
Glams by La.
Lams?
I don't know. Glam by
I
Lams.
have my phone.
Glam by Lams.
Glam by Lams. Okay, that's the TikTok handle for her. Go ahead and check it out, because she got a lot of skincare videos, which is like
I
I'm
will
really
start, and it is something I can understand it, like from you or from other people, that consistency is
Oh,
a very important
it's
thing.
more than a key. It's more than a
It's
key.
the key,
like, you know.
actually, and that's what I'm bad at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my advice towards people. Like, even though I'm no one, this is my one most
No,
important.
I won't say
one.
you are no
Have
one.
a
You are
strategy.
somebody who's having a lot of knowledge on social media. Like when we started.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let me just be clear with this and be honest with this. When we started to do this podcast, I was clueless from where to start. And she was having the ideas. By the way, she's the one who's doing the editing for the videos. And you cannot imagine how hard it is. And you cannot imagine how much time it does take to download the videos and to start editing.
Okay.
It's taking a lot of time,
Oh, please
and it's
don't-
taking a lot of
please
effort.
don't-
So
please
it's not
don't
easy.
cancel.